Hello, dear students. You are most welcome in English Literature and Grammar class. I am BALAIG, Assistant Professor from Government College MANOHARTHANA. As you know, we have studied 6 stanzas of this poem, Ode to Skylark. This poem was written by Shelley, who was a great romantic poet and who is also known as the revolutionary and democratic poet. He is also lyricist, transcendentalist, and he is also known for his imaginative powers, and his myth making quality is also remarkable. So, this Ode to a Skylark, in this poem, poet hails and praises the virtues of Skylark and its melodious song, and he also makes a number of comparison with many various natural things. So, poet BBC Lay in this Ode to a Skylark, as a skylark is not a mere bird or BBC. It is echoes skylark as a heavenly spirit. So he praises the melodious song of skylark who um, which soars and soars higher in the sky with singing a song. So he is so much impressed of the melodious song of skylark, and what is the impact of skylark songs on his heart. So he expresses his views, joys, and ideas in this poem. As you know, we have studied 6 stanzas of this poem, and he welcomes Skylark as a heavenly spirit, and who is compared with a with sometime clouds of fire and moonbeams and so many and things which we have read in this poem. Now we start to read this poem. The seventh stanza of this poem: What thou art, we know not. What is most like thee? From rainbow clouds there flow not drops so bright to see, as from thy presence showers a rain of melody. What thou art, we know not. Poet Shelley says, what thou art, we know not. He says he doesn't know what is Skylark, what is the reality of Skylark. He doesn't know about the reality of a Skylark. What is most like thee? What is most like thee? What is the any other thing that can be compared with the Skylark? So he says there is no not such things which may be compared with a skylark. Skylark is above all from all natural things, so no comparison can be made with a skylark and its song. So in first 2 lines, he expresses that he doesn't know the reality of skylark. He is unique, and his song is also unique. From rainbow clouds there flow not drops so bright to see. As from thy presence showers a rain of melody. In these lines, poet praises the melodious song of skylark. He says, even rainbow clouds and the drops of rainbow clouds are not so bright and radiant like the melodious rain of showers of melodious song of skylark. It means Skylark is flying over the clouds and higher in the sky, and it showers. It is showering, pouring its the rain of its melody in the sky, just like the drops of the rainbow clouds. But even the drops of falling drops of the water are not so radiant and bright as the drops or rain of the melody, yeah, Skylark's song. Although, as from thy present shower, before the presence of its melody, no rainbow clouds drop may be compared. So, poet in this stanza makes a comparison between melodious song of Skylark with the falling drops of rainbow clouds. In first four lines are composed in project trimeter, and last fifth line is in hexameter. We can say iambic hexameter. It is a Alexandrine, and the rhyme scheme is North E North C melody. So AB ABB and H from S. So here we can see a metaphor. Now we come on next stanza, eighth stanza. Like a poet hidden in the light of thought, singing hymns unbidden till the verse is wrought. To sympathy with hopes and fear it heeded not. Like a poet hidden, P.B. Shelley, in this stanza, P.B. Shelley makes a comparison between Skylark and poet. He compares Skylark to a poet who is hidden in his room in the light of a thought, and who is lost in his ideas, thoughts, which he is expressing in his poems, singing hymns, singing hymns like a poet who is hidden and lost in his thoughts, and singing and writing hymns, poems, and poetry unbidden, spontaneously. What kind of thought come in his mind? He give them safe. He gives them in the shape of poetry and in the musical lines, and he composes such poems till the world is wrought. To sympathy with hope and fears he did not. He poet sings hymns which he has written and composed spontaneously, continuously and spontaneously. He writes all those things, all these hymns, till the world is evoked, is moved to sympathy with hopes and fear in the mankind. Whatever the poet writes and sings, his poetry is his poetry makes mankind and evokes a kind of sympathy with hope and fears among the mankind. So in this poem, just like the poet, Skylark is also hidden in a very solitude place in the higher in the sky, and he is also singing a melodious song, and this melodious song is showering and overflowing in the sky. So he, although we can say poet and his song and his lyrics are hidden of heights of sympathy with the mankind, but in the melodious song of Skylark, there is no kind of sympathy because she um, doesn't know the pangs and joys of the world. So its song has no sympathy. It doesn't evoke sympathy in the mankind. In this stanza, we also find the rhyming scheme is AB, ABB, and the structural pattern is similar to those former stanzas. Now we come on last stanza. Last means ninth stanza. In this stanza, like a high-born maiden in a palace tower, soothing her love-laden soul in secret hour, with music sweet as love which overflows her bow. In this stanza, poet compares skylarks with a high-born maiden, high-born maiden in a palace tower, and she is resting. Yes, she is confined in a high tower, in a lonely tower, in a solitude tower, in a high place of a palace. And she, what is she doing? She sings love, and her heart is heavy due to love pangs. So she, to make her heart light, she sings so love song to soothe his love laden soul, her love laden soul in secret hearts. When she finds herself in lonely and safe hours, she she sings love songs to soothe, to make her heavy heart, to make light her heavy heart by soothing her panged soul. So this with music sweet as love, and her music, high born maiden's music song is filled with love. Yeah, her song is lovely song, and her music is as sweet and as lovable, which overflows her bower, which overflows from her bower towards from her lonely her chambers. So he makes a comparison between Skylark and Highborn Maiden. This such age, yeah, just like Highborn Maiden, sitting, yeah, is confined in a tower in a palace, and her soul is heavy due to love pangs. So to make her soul elevate, she sings love song to soothe her love panged soul in lonely hours. And her music is so sweet and so lovable, and such melodious and loving song is overflowing from her chambers, from the tower. Like Low Maiden, Skylark is also confined in higher in the place in the sky, and she's also singing a melodious and loving song in solitude place. But there is a bit a difference between both songs, because Skylark's song doesn't know the love pangs and sympathy and satiety, while the Highborn Maiden's song is filled with sadness and her heart is heavy. So to soothe her heart, she sings loving song, which overflows from her chamber, just like the Skylark song is also overflowing from her solitude place. So here is a simile, or it is a simile, like, and we can say it just a metaphor, and rhyming scheme is AB, ABB, and the structural pattern is also same. In first four lines are composed in um, project trimeter, and fifth line is in iambic hexameter. That's all for today, dear students. Thank you.